What's up? What's up, y'all? Polo Sports Talking Entertainment here again with another one. Hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and of course, hit them notifications so that you get able to get all of my content and as well as all of my videos. Now, yesterday we all know that we ended up losing. I did a stream on it this morning, but I wanted to talk about the friction that has been taking place now, and now it's all coming to life. Uh, Joel Embiid pretty much has has voiced his frustration. I think it's built up for frustrations for the uh, past couple of seasons now, uh, and he pretty much had this to say. He said, they asked him what do we think? What did he think went wrong in the fourth quarter? And hold on one second. Man. And, and he said the game really changed when I went on the bench. I didn't think we did a good enough job at the end of the third quarter, which they didn't. Beginning of the fourth, their best player scored 17 in a row. Of course, they talking about Giannis. I didn't think we did what we had to do. They made that run and they cut the lead and they gained some momentum and it carried over. And then they asked him, in that stretch, what do you think went wrong specifically? What what could you have guys done better to stop or slow down Giannis? And he answered this. He said, I mean, it was on the bench. I was on the bench the whole time. When I was on the floor, I really made sure I was always there to help. I thought we didn't follow up that strategy. We didn't build a wall, and he had the freedom to just attack or get whatever he wanted. That game, that changed the game. Maybe next time, just match up the minutes. Look, I've been saying this the whole daggone time. That's what I was telling y'all this morning. I told everybody this morning. Doc and Doc is going to get exposed. Okay. Now, as far as Joel Embiid, I gotta disagree with him. Just with one thing, I agree with him. Listen, I like how Embiid, spoke up and everything. True enough, it's he's some of the problem too at times too. But in this instance, yeah, a lot of it did fall on Doc Rivers. Okay, and listen, as a leader, that's what you're supposed to do. Now, I will say this: Doc Doc Rivers and his coaching uh, is being more. It's getting more and more evident now. People are talking about it, and then on top of that, you're talking about what the title says in terms of, what do I think? Why do I think all this friction is going on? Hey, because James Harden is there. Okay. And look, I know people are like, well, what does James Harden have to do with da 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 da? He got a lot to do with it. Okay, he's there. Uh, there's going to be friction going on. Yo, both of them are under pressure. But who do you think they're going to go? They're going to stay with? They're going to stay with Doc Rivers. Okay, they're going to stay with Doc Rivers. I mean, they're going to stay with Joel Embiid. They're going to get rid of Doc Rivers. If he don't get it done by this year, Doc Rivers is gone. If we don't get to like at least the second round, which I don't see us getting to no Eastern Conference Finals, especially the way that we playing, uh, especially the bench, and the bench production. We're not going anywhere. And like I've said before, get Sam Cassell out there. Get Sam Cassell out there to go ahead and do what's necessary to at least try to get us over that hump. It might be a little learning curve, but I'm pretty sure Sam Cassell would do a better job. But right now, it's evident. Right now, it's evident. Everybody knows that Doc is horrible at his adjustments. We could sit here and we could try to sugarcoat things and make light of everything, but we've been saying this the whole time. You know, all these other it seemed like all these other coaches, well, I'm not gonna say all of them, but the ones that we do play, when they play against us, they're able to figure him out. They're able to figure him out, you know? And we knew that it was going to start. This is how it starts. And for some reason, I find it odd that, once James Harden comes, now he's starting to get stressed out. Now he's starting to get angry. Now he's starting to see everything. And like I said, I can't sit up here and take anything away from James Harden the way he plays, with the exception of the air ball or whatever. But besides that, James Harden actually played a decent game. You know what I'm saying? However, it doesn't take anything away from his past shortcomings as well, because he's came up short. And the one thing that I don't like is when you don't show up. But he showed up. He showed up to play. So we can't continue to harp on it. Now we got to see what we can do going forward. I would like. Now it's interesting. Somebody brought up this. They feel like Matisse Thybulle should come off the bench, but I don't want to put Thybulle on the bench. He's suited as a starter. We need Thibault out there for his defense. But in games like this, we have to win. We have to capitalize. And I sometimes I just don't understand what in the world Doc is doing. Everybody asks that. Matter of fact, he's starting to act like Tibbs a little bit. He's starting to act, and like Livewire said, and salute to you too, True Viking Queen. It was all gonna fail at some point. Nah, but it's not. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, Stephen Green. Yeah, you're saying he gonna get it together, but it's not just him getting together. We gotta be cohesive. Yeah, he gonna get it together for himself, his numbers. Hey, Steven, man, you're talking about a guy in James Harden that is extremely, extremely selfish. Yeah, he played a phenomenal game, but he folds in big moments. He will always be a complimentary player, and then on top of that, he can't never, he's more concerned about the regular season instead of when it really matters. And Joel Embiid is like that too. I'm telling you, nobody's taking us seriously. Nobody is taking us seriously, man. I definitely ain't taking us seriously. It's, Joel Embiid is frustrated. He's getting tired of Doc. And okay, okay, first you're tired of Ben Simmons. Okay, Ben Simmons is out of there. Daryl Morey did that for you. All right. Then on top of that, now you're tired of Doc Rivers. Okay, so once they get rid of Doc Rivers, then what's gonna happen next? Because after a while, you got to begin to point to yourself. Yes, okay, he took you out, but also you got to also understand too, because I'm not saying what Doc Rivers did was right. You know, yes, of course we want him out there, but I don't think y'all understand. This is another point I was about to make too. Uh, yeah, they're very suspect. Always been suspect. This is another point I was about to make too. Stephen Green, check this out. You can't build a wall around Giannis anymore. That type of strategy that type of strategy probably would have worked like maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, or something like that. 2 years ago with Giannis, you can't build a wall around Giannis anymore. He's evolved as a player. He's hitting the jumper. You know what I'm saying? He could hit the mid range. He could hit the occasional three. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, he's increased his three point. He's shooting at around that 30% range. He's getting more skilled and crafty around the basket, stuff like that. Whereas a couple of years ago, Steven, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, just build a wall and you could stop Giannis." It's not like that no more. That strategy don't work no more. What you got on it, Steven? Stevie Green, you there? Stevie Green. Stephen Green, man, get yourself together, man, when you come up in here, man.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you
Hello, can you hear me?
you break it up. You break it up real, real, real bad. Let's say something again.
All right, all right, can you hear me now?
Okay, that's a lot better, man.
How about now?
I guess, man. I guess it must be my
All right.
phone that your phone don't like me, man.
Yeah, what's up to y'all, man? I heard what you were saying about six this morning, and I'm hearing what you say now. You know,
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like, they just they just jumped down together. Um, Harden history is like he one of those guys you can't count on him. 1 minute he have a good game, man. Where did they come from? And Alan Mead, you can count on him in a regular season, but you can't count on him in the playoffs. And I
Right.
saw I saw the Milwaukee I saw the Milwaukee game. We was winning.
Hmm.
I said we can if we win
Yeah, we was
this
up by
game will be a
big.
state. Sure. That's what I'm saying. I mean, like I say, I'm a Sixers fan. I have passion for my Sixers. I'm like, well, maybe they can be at the regular season, But I think when we get in the playoffs, we'll be a different team. We'll probably play a lot harder, and we'll have a chance of beating the Milwaukee Bucks. And I
Right.
disagree. I disagree. Us getting harder. We didn't need them. We do not need him because you can't count on him. He's a ball hog and he's selfish. It's all about his point. It's all about his stats. We don't need him. You know, put him on the bench and get somebody that want to play hard and want to win championship.
Right.
Um, I have confidence. Like I said in January and February, the Sixers gonna be there against the Suns. They're gonna be there. And as I look at it so far, if season was to end, we got the Chicago Bulls.
Right. Right.
And then because right now Miami number one, so if we beat the Bulls, then we got the Heat. And I think we can beat the Heat. We can beat the Celtics. We can beat Brooklyn. The only concern that I have is if we meet the Bucks. But other than that, man, the six is gonna get it together. Hard just needs some time. He just needs some time to gel with the team. He just start being on there. Hopefully he'll get it right.
I don't see that. I mean, I don't see that happening. But I mean, Harden played he played a decent game up until that air ball. Salute to you, Lou. I'm gonna let you go in just a second. Listen, they're growing fed up with it. Listen. I've been tired of Doc. Listen, if Doc is gonna do something, he gonna be suited to be in the front office. Okay, guys are really getting sick of what he's doing, and now the growing frustration is within Joel Embiid. Now I'm gonna say this, and I'm not gonna give Joel no passes. Stephen Green and Lou. Listen, if they get rid of Doc right, which they will, if he doesn't make it at least at least to an Eastern Conference Finals or Finals, Doc is gone. I guarantee you that. Now, once they get rid of him, now the pressure's gonna be on Embiid. Like everybody been saying, it's gonna be a domino effect. And now it's everything's starting to crumble now. And hey, all this shit started now. It's finger point. Now he angry about it. His playing time. All this other stuff. I just knew this shit was gonna take place. What you got on it, Lou?
So now Doc Rivers fault that the Philadelphia is playing the way they're playing, knowing the fact that Embiid was acting like, oh, we got James Harden now, we be gonna be the favorite no matter what. Everybody knew with James Harden this was gonna happen because they were playing great before they got James Harden. They had Curry, they had Drummond. They were playing their best basketball with Matt. They had now name escapes me right now. He playing great. He had the point guard, not Manuel Quigley, the other guy.
You talking about Tobias Harris?
No, James Harden back up at point.
Uh,
You talking about off the bench because the point is Shake Milton. Uh,
He played at Kentucky with
unless
Manuel
you're
Quigley.
talking, you said what, Lou?
He played at Kentucky with Emmanuel Quigley.
Oh,
Mac,
you talking about quick? I mean, what's it called? Goddamn, man, you making having a brain fart and shit. Fucking
Me too, Polo. Can I just know this name?
yeah, Maxi.
Yeah, Maxie played back.
Yeah,
Maxie
but
was,
he played. He don't back up. They both start together though, Lou.
but Maxie was y'all future at the point guard position. Like, and plus actually playing great this year. Even though I don't like that Maxie play at Kentucky, I gotta give him respect. He was playing great.
Yeah, he
But
had an off game yesterday though. He played kind of horrible, but
But the
Yeah.
problem
Yeah,
is
he shot
when y'all,
like 3 of 11 yesterday.
but Ticket said this a long time ago. When they fire Doc Rivers, they're gonna hire you know who to be the head coach.
Oh, Dan Tony,
Yeah,
man, he do that
Yeah.
shit, man. I, I really don't want that shit though, Lou, man. I really feel like Sam Cassell really needs to go ahead and move up. I feel
yeah,
like they'll
that's what I'm
buy
saying.
into Sam Cassell.
If you hire Dan Tony as head coach, that means Embiid gonna be out the door because they're gonna
Yep.
try to run that system, run that ball out system where everybody shoot 3 pointers. They don't want no inside presence. Embiid gonna ask for to be traded, or he's gonna leave, and that's gonna really set the Philadelphia back.
Yeah.
So do y'all really want Doc Rivers to be fired so y'all can hire Mike D'Antoni as head coach?
No, but
He keep.
I listen. I don't want, but that's what I'm saying, though, Lou. He would be more suited to be in the front office somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether he wants to be in the front office, I don't know. Doc looks like he's growing tired of it, which I can understand. But at the same token, Lou, you got to think about it. Go back and go look at those games when we had the opportunity. Ask Stephen Green. When we had the opportunity, guess what? We were beating Phoenix in both games. We were beating Phoenix
The
in
question,
both games, and we were up
the
by
question,
big, and it
the
came
question
back
you
on
need to ask
us.
Polo, the question y'all need to ask Polo was, did Doc Rivers want James Harden to come in? Because
Hmm.
he, I thought the team was better without James Harden. But
Yeah.
he's the company guy. Doc Rivers had acting like he was happy to see James Harden coming here, and he probably didn't want to have James Harden in the first place. He thought, because think about it, what we talking about with how great the team was looking without James Harden.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Because we watched that Milwaukee game together that night, remember?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I know. And we beat Steven,
Yeah.
Lou. We beat them without James Harden, and MB played great.
Yeah.
And they went in Milwaukee and beat that team on their home court.
I'm like, damn. If we do this, hey, Lou and Steven, we could. I know you probably did like, calm down, Polo, but nigga, if we play like that, nigga, we could beat anybody.
And
Woo.
after that game, and what happened in that game, Polo? Remember what happened in that game? Y'all played Boston. Y'all got butt handed to y'all against Boston. Then
Man,
after
don't
that, it went.
remind me of that, man. Don't remind me of that, man.
See, right now, Boston fans are Boston fans are happy because Boston's back in first place and Boston is doing what they're doing right now.
Well, Miami in
Yeah.
first. Well, Miami's in first place.
But tonight, if you see the Miami you've been seeing lately, Boston's gonna whoop their shit, whoop their tail.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you got, but don't forget, man. Well, you also got to look at the health of Robert Williams, though, because missing Robert Williams is huge. But I think that when they get their three guys back in the lineup, Tatum and Brown and all them, then they'll somewhat be decent. But I'm not gonna lie to you, Lou. The way that Robert Williams is playing, man, they're gonna need him, man.
They
Polo,
they they
they've been holding Robert Williams back for a longer. They said Robert Williams have been doing this like Robert Williams really could do this like when Brad Stevens was head coach.
yeah they say he's probably gonna come back during the playoffs because he already had the surgery. So they're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
try
gonna
to.
be like 4 to 6 weeks.
Like I understand everybody's happy with what Boston doing right now, but they still got proof to me in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm not taking them lightly though, because check this out, Lou. They went to Toronto, Stephen Green, and
Yep.
they had 4 of their starters out and barely lost to Toronto. Barely. That's good coaching, Lou.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you're right. It is great coaching. And
Hey,
I
would
know
you
Coach
rather have?
King.
Hey, I put you like this, Lou. Hey, watch this, Steven. Would you rather have Billy Donovan as your coach or Ama Udoka?
I'd rather have Mike Brown as my head coach.
Yeah, Mike Brown. My man, Mike Brown been an assistant how long? Shit. Nigga got whooped the second time against Nigeria. Nah, I'm fucking with Mike Brown. Shout out to Mike Brown though. I ain't tripping, man.
Reason I want to have Mike Brown as head coach. The
He,
defense is going. The
Yeah, he
defense is going to
defensive
be set.
minded.
Defense minded coach, and he probably learned a new whole offensive system with Golden State.
do you think Frank Vogel would be a good coach for us?
He's gonna make y'all play defense. I think Vogel will be a great coach for y'all, but are they gonna really listen to Frank Vogel? That's the problem they have in Los Angeles right now. They ain't listen to say Frank Vogel, Coach LeBron won't do it all by himself.
Yeah. I mean, we got a good offense, but like you say, Vogel will help us on that defense, and we'll be a good of a team.
You got that means you got to force James Harden to play defense. Like
Hopefully, season no, we'll get rid of him.
plus you got to have guys who gonna play both ends of the court. Embiid, he's a great offensive man, but lately his defense have been he been playing lazy team defense.
Yeah, I see that.
And you know what they talking about too, Lou and Steven? Man,
What?
somebody made a stupid ass comment talking about, yeah, Matisse Thybulle should be demoted to the bench. I'm like, Matisse Thybulle and Tobias Harris was a big portion of the reason why we were in the game.
Now I need to ask y'all this: would that goaltending last night? With that clean block?
I thought it was a gold team.
I did too. I like hold up. If it hit the glass, think that like go 10? Uh, that rule confused me so much if it's a go 10 or not. Because if that was a go 10, that game would have went to overtime.
Mm, yeah.
And somebody was saying that what's it called? Giannis made his case for defensive player of the year last night, but I'm like, yeah, I got
What?
respect for Giannis and everything. Yeah, but maybe the MVP, but not the defensive player of the year. I keep telling people I got Mikal Bridges.
I got,
I
I,
don't
I
know
got,
how. I like. Yeah, what is Giannis' defensive wins here this season? Because I don't know what type of defense he been playing this year.
I got the Joker.
I know this though. Um, I was finna say something. Damn, it slipped my motherfucking brain. Uh, as far as the MVP, yeah, you can definitely he can make a case for that because I mean Giannis the way that they've came back now they haven't done quite what Boston has done, which is leapfrog 11 to first and nothing like that. But given what they've been going through, I mean Giannis does have a case, but not for defensive player of the year. He's already gotten it too. What's up with it, Lewis Sports Network, man? Make sure y'all go subscribe to Lewis Sports Network. Um, but I don't, man. I'm telling you though, man. Like,
You know how
dog,
hard it is to win defensive player of the year 2 times in your career. That's not easy.
No,
Like I'm like Ben Wallace got what 4 of them.
hoodoo.
Ben Wallace.
Yeah,
I think
it was three of them.
hell, if they had it back in when Bill Russell played, he would have won multiple ones.
Yeah.
Like last night, I watched an old Bull game when Jordan had 69 points, 18 rebounds, and 6 assists.
Mm. Oh, okay.
I was like, Dad, he did that back in 1990 in one game. 69 points, 18 rebounds, and 6 assists. Now, if he Jordan would did that today, they be saying he's stat padding.
Hey, hey, Lou, you was right. Yeah, it was Ben Wallace, but it was also a Dikembe Mutombo. He had four too.
Okay.
Now, when ain't right, Polo? If Jordan would have did that in the day's game, they'd be saying he's stat padding.
What's that? Him. What game was it?
It was in Cleveland back in 1990. He had 69 points, 18
Oh
rebounds, and 6 assists.
yeah. Well, that's remember. That's when he was. That was that year he was playing point guard, right?
No, he playing shooting guard that year. That's the
What?
team. That was 1990. That's the team with Patterson at point, Jordan at shooting guard, Pippen at small forward, Horace Grant at power forward,
Okay.
and
What was
Fort
the
Ray.
year? What was the year he played point guard? Was it '89? It was
I
'89,
think
right?
I think it
Yeah,
was eight.
89.
I think it was 87
'87. Okay, all right. Because he had
because the
switched
main
to.
because the main I think the main point guard had an injury and Jordan had to play point.
Yeah, he had to play point guard, and he did a solid job. But you said he had 59 points, 18 rebounds,
No,
and
69 points. 69 points.
six. Oh yeah,
8,
69. Yeah, because that was the yeah that was his career high.
18 rebounds and
Hmm.
6 assists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that wasn't stat padding though.
He did it on the road too.
No, that
That,
wasn't.
that was an important game that Cleveland needed because they trying to get in the playoffs.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Was that the
It was on
series? Was that the series he hit the shot on Elo?
no, that was on 1989.
That was '89. See, I'm getting the years mixed up. Yeah, that was '89.
So
Right.
the thing about putting up points like that, as long as you win, as long as you need no points to win the game, it ain't that pattern.
No.
Mhm. I
Now, can
mean,
y'all name can y'all name me a time where LeBron had 60 points in one game his whole career?
in New
Mm.
York.
60 points?
When he was with Cleveland?
No, his whole career has he ever had 60 points?
Yeah, LeBron. I think LeBron did have a 50-point game.
Not 50.
Hold on.
Yeah, he had 50 points. I'm talking about 60 points.
50 points.
Oh,
So,
6-0. Yeah, because if we're talking 50 points, he done had he put up 50 against the Wizards, but he ain't never had 60 points. No.
oh, so he had it when he was with the Miami Heat. That was in 2013.
Now, Kobe had it. Jordan had it. I think Larry Bird had it. Iverson had one.
I mean,
Kyrie Irving.
are you just you're talking about just straight 60s in the 60s?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget about it. Well, if we want to top everything, then I mean David Robinson. Remember
At
he had
71.
71, and then of course Kobe had 81. Didn't Gilbert?
Kyrie Irving, Kyrie Irving had 61 this year.
Didn't Gilbert have 60 points?
I believe so.
Yeah, he. Even though yeah, I ain't gonna get on that. But anyway, man. Yeah.
You want to know, Polo? I'm surprised Embiid never had like a multiple games where he had 60 points because I think he can do it.
I mean, he could do it, but what is that, man? Dog, man, Lou. I really don't want him to do none of that, man. Okay, let's. Can you do that in the fucking playoffs?
Think about the many times he gets to the foul line every game because nobody don't know how to guard him down low.
And that motherfucker's efficient, but that's the thing, Lou. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like he could be so much like
He can go
better.
down in history as one of the great one of the top big men in NBA history if he focused more his game more on dominating the post than trying to be a mid range shooter.
I
Think about
mean,
it.
and oh, go ahead.
He got all the post moves. He got plus he got that fadeaway now down pat. You didn't realize that was a new move he put in his game. That little fadeaway jump, the fadeaway.
Yeah, and plus he's starting to, he's starting to kind of calm down with shoot, taking the game so much on the perimeter so much, man. Like he still shoot him a lot, but he's still, like you said with the fadeaway and stuff like that. He's starting because a lot of people that's the knock on him, and plus he also still need. It goes back to what you said earlier too, Lou. He needs to focus on the defensive side of the ball too, man. Because I mean, he's sitting there complaining about the bench and all this other stuff. That's just because he wants to get in there and boost his numbers and shit, man. And
It make you kind of wonder if all those injuries he had is kind of slowed him down a little.
you think it slowed him down, Steven?
Hold on. Let me get back on. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello? Okay.
yeah.
I Yeah, I think it slowed. It slowed him some.
Cause
He
remember,
said
we've been complaining about him getting more in shape and more like losing a couple of pounds so he can be able to move his feet.
He lost like a few or the year before last though, Lou, man, coming into the season, man, he had lost 10, I think it was like 10 pounds, 10 to 15 pounds, man. He really took his conditioning serious. So I was proud of him for that. But then what ended up happening, Lou? He was playing on very next year season. He was on that torn meniscus.
That's what I'm saying, Polo. He been having back problems since college. That's the main reason why he couldn't play in certain games at Kansas. Why he had to why after the season he had to leave for the pros because they never thought he can be able to play in the NBA because of his back issues. Like the man for his size had back issues and knee issues and ankle issues. When you're that big and tall and long, you're gonna have always have issues with your body.
yep.
To look at Anthony Davis.
Man, but see, with Anthony Davis though, man, a lot of that, man, he can't. I mean, look, I'm not gonna say he don't take care of his body in the off season. Carl Anthony Towns don't be having all them problems, and Carl Anthony Towns bigger than him.
You wanna know why he don't have no problem? Because he worked with Kenny Payne during the off season.
Oh Lord, here we go.
He does Polo. He
Yeah, I
comes back
know, I know.
during the off season. He comes back to Kentucky to play work out.
I know.
You think?
Just
You
Yeah,
like
think? You
man.
look,
think?
and Carl Anthony Towns already said he when during the offseason he gonna be at the University of Louisville working out.
That nigga Lou excited about that shit.
Hey, I can't wait to meet him. I can't wait to meet Towns in person.
You gonna go watch him work out and shit?
Shoot, you ever heard of Crawford Gym in Louisville?
Uh-uh.
Crawford Gym is where all the past players of Louisville come play, and all the NBA superstars come to work out.
Hmm.
It's like they play like pickup games too, and you got fans who play pickup games with the players too.
You get out there and hoop with him, Lou?
My old ass gonna try to keep up with
Come
them.
on, man. Come on, get out there, Lou.
Polo, I'm 41 years old. I'm out of shape
So,
right now.
nigga,
Yeah,
that'll be shit. That ain't old.
I just
You said
no. I
you
said I'm gonna try to go
Nigga,
out
you
there on the
don't,
court.
and Lou ass don't look old either, nigga. So don't
Hey,
give me that
I'm
shit.
I'm, I'm gonna say this, Polo. I'm trying to go out on the court and try to keep up with them.
Right.
hey Luke. Hey Luke, are you inside player or you shoot a lot of threes?
Well, I'm 6'2", so I was more like a point guard at the time growing up, shooting a whole lot of mid range and 3 pointers. I've
Okay, you
tried to
still
go,
got it?
huh?
You still got it?
I already know no like the last time I picked up a basketball like 5 years ago.
Eh,
Too. I work so much it's hard to go out and play basketball. I know we got the whole lot of things coming up. Like we got the Derby Classic and the Dirt Bowl coming up.
hmm.
Now I know y'all heard the Dirt Bowl.
No, I ain't heard of it.
The Dirt Bowl is like a basketball tournament they play at Shiny Park in Louisville.
Okay.
You, you got like Daryl Griffin, all these past you got these pros used to come down here and play like a pickup game. It's like no game you play in New York City at Russell Park and all that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like they call it the Dirt Bowl. It's like Dirt Bowl. You like play. They got I think County Park got like 20 basketball courts. They play pick up basketball games during that time.
Yeah, we used to have a thing in Richmond. We used to have a thing called Hoop It Up, like three on three tournament basketball. And like you said like it's 20. 'Cause we had like it's like this big playground, and you got like 8, 10 courts, and then you win like trophies, money, certificates, all kind of types of prizes. And not only in Richmond, it like be people from around the world playing this tournament called Hoop It Up. And it's not there anymore, but when it was there, I was in one of them, and we advanced the second round.
Yeah, I'm thinking about starting a second channel called Blue the Rider Update, where I update the whole lot of recruiting, college basketball, football recruiting.
Okay, that'd be great.
Because I'm looking at all these other YouTube channels. Nobody don't really break down basketball and football recruiting. I'm like, what the hell? All they show is highlights. They don't show they don't talk the real stuff. They do interviews, but what? Don't you want to know where they really going? Like, yeah, I know everybody heard DJ Wagner, man. In the 2023 class, probably the number one recruit in the country, probably the number one pick in the 2023 draft.
What's his name again?
DJ Wagner.
Oh, Whack. Okay.
That's Milk Wagner's grandson. Yep. His daddy is his daddy used to play for California and Memphis, and he played for the Cleveland Cavaliers too.
Oh, okay.
His daddy played in the pros, but he had to retire because he had like kidney issues. That's
Oh,
Milk
okay.
Wagner's grandson. He's from New Jersey.
Oh, mm,
Let's say it like this. DJ
mhm.
Wagner is almost like Dwayne Wade with a better jump shot.
Okay, BJ Wagner. Okay, BJ Wagner Jr. New Jersey.
The 2023 class.
I see it. I see him.
Like if you seen Dwayne Wade in college, he ain't the player he was till he got the pros. But imagine that type of player come going to college, being a 1 year and done player, doing all that.
What college you think he'll go to?
Well, down to Kentucky, Louisville, um, Maryland, Duke, North Carolina, and the dark horse is kind of being St. John's
Okay.
or Memphis, because his daddy went to Memphis. Kentucky, because Calipari, him had a relationship. Louisville, because him and Kenny Payne had a relationship. Duke is, well, it's Duke. You know, Duke probably almost all we get everybody.
Do
And,
proud to scoop him up.
and North Carolina, because, well, even though North Carolina still got that great tradition, and another guy in the 2022 class y'all want to look at is Zad Clark. Zad Clark is in the 2022 class. He's a 6'3" point guard. They said he played like just like Donovan Mitchell. Now today, his six finals was Illinois, Kentucky, Louisville, Cincinnati, Maryland.
I think Kentucky gonna probably get those guards. Kentucky know how to get them.
No, the lead right now for Thad Clark is Illinois, but
Okay.
he gonna take a visit to Louisville.
Okay.
Thad Clark was committed to Kentucky, but he decommitted like a month ago. Ever since Kenny Payne got the head coaching job, he been in contact with Zad Clark. You ain't gonna hear really a whole lot of movement of what's gonna happen to after the Final Four, after the national championship game. Like, what's your team, Stephen Green? Hey, Polo, Polo, you still there?
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
No, I was calling Polo to see if he's still there.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Are you talking about college? Or you talking about pro?
College.
I like the Maryland Terrapins.
Well, y'all got head coach Kevin Willard, a former Rick Pitino assistant, and was at Seton Hall. Um, the thing y'all gonna get with Kevin Willard is y'all gonna be a full court press, and basically the type of offense he runs is frame one type of offense.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like
I was reading on that, and I was reading that most of our players coming back.
yeah, like they feel like they can win with Kevin Willard, but all I got all I gotta say with the whole Kevin Willard situation is good luck.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, what you think about that coach from St. Paul's, not St. Paul's, St.
St.
Peter's
Peter
taking, yeah, he took the
taking the
Seton Hall
Seton Hall
job.
job.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I think that's a good pickup. I think and in a year or two he gonna have the class. They run a great offensive system, and
Right.
mostly his recruiting was in the New York, New Jersey area.
Oh, okay. I
I
see
think he's
when
gonna
they,
do a good job. Hey Polo,
yeah,
I was gonna tell Polo the Buccaneers is having like a 1 o'clock press conference tomorrow with Bruce Arians and Todd Bowles about the coach Buccaneer coach Bruce. Oh, breaking news!
well, what's up?
Bruce Arians is returned from coaching. Bruce Arians is retiring from coaching and moving forward to the front office.
Wow, man.
That means Todd Bowles is about to become the new head coach of the Buccaneers.
Man, what this on ESPN?
Yeah, I just
I'm
wanted
looking
to,
at
Polo, where you at?
it now. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Breaking news.
Where you at, Polo? I
Man,
know, I know. Polo gotta be happy about that.
but wait a minute. I'm looking at it now. Todd Bowles will take over head coach position. Okay.
What does that mean for Tom Brady?
Yeah, I thought Brian Letchworth would get the job.
That's what I thought so too.
Yeah,
But I understand why they gave it to Todd Bowles. He's a former head coach, and
yeah.
I'm pretty sure Polo's gonna shut this down and start the new. But I kind of seen this come from Bruce Arians though, because lately he does not. I don't seem like he's not into it, and plus he's been dealing with a whole lot. it's been
Yeah.
stressing him out
You
with
think
the whole
Tampa?
Antonio Brown situation.
Yeah. You think Tom Bo's gonna do a good job?
On time to see.
Yeah.
It go by if they Tom Brady want to come back because you've been hearing no rumor about Tom Brady want to go somewhere else.
Is he staying in Tampa?
Like I said, it's a wait and see situation. We got to see from Polo.
Who's your favorite college team?
I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. What you think?
Oh, you like Kentucky?
My favorite college team is Louisville.
Oh, Louisville. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. While I was growing up as a kid, I did want to go for the state.
Well, who's your coach at Louisville?
Scott Satterfield.
Oh, okay.
Like growing up as a kid, I did want to play basketball for Louisville too, but my size, I was so good at football at the time. Like I didn't focus on basketball like that.
Oh, okay. So you from Virginia?
No, Kentucky.
Oh, okay. Oh, Leftwich's not there with Tampa Bay no more.
He left.
Yeah.
I kind of understand why he left then, because he wanted the head coaching job.
He deserved it.
But that's the kind of shocking news. Todd Bowles getting the head coaching job, Bruce Arians in return for the second time. I know this got to be big news on Twitter right now.
Yeah. Mm, mm. I was caught off guard with that one.
I was just trying to see what Polo's head at right now.
So he think going to the college championship.
Think gonna be Duke and Kansas.
I think gonna be Duke and Villanova. But I got Duke winning the whole thing.
Damn it, Yankees. Well, the Boston and Heat game close.
Who winning?
Boston right now.
Oh,
About to
okay.
go to halftime. It's 49-52 with 53 seconds left in the second quarter.
Oh yeah, I see. You think the Sixers should get Russell Westbrook?
They really want to do that?
I mean, with James Harden, we can't count on him.
You're asking the wrong person. You need to ask Polo that.
Mm.
Do you want Westbrook?
I mean, with Westbrook, I mean, at least he keep the same energy, up and down, fast paced player. Hard to do that sometimes, but you can't count on him. But the thing about Westbrook, he's not a good outside shooter.
Yeah, Polo won't be taking care of family right now.
Yeah. You can watch the NIT tomorrow.
Why?
It get you hyped up for the Final Four. I ain't watching it.
Yeah, you know. I forgot it was even going on.
Hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and dry these clothes off, man. But I'm gonna try to come back on later with y'all.
I'm gonna leave too, man. I know Polo got devastated right now.
Okay.